Hello and welcome back to Auto-Time Barbecue. Today we're going to be starting a new series called Weeknight Cooking. The purpose of the series is to create food that's easy to cook, doesn't take a whole lot of prep. You can prep in advance and then you can cook when you get home from work so that you can have fresh, good food really whenever you want very easily. So today we're going to just be making simple brats with I diced up some veggies. So we have some onion, some red pepper, and some orange pepper. And I have some jalapenos because some of us like hot food. So we're going to be cooking it on the Weber gas grill today. We're going to use the Weber crafted flat top, and we're going to use the grill, which is one of the benefits of the crafted system. You can use your grill to cook the brats, and we can use the flat top to cook the veggies. Okay, we're at the grill and we've started heating it up. So we're looking for about 300. And I'm just gonna do a little test here. So if you look right there, it's 300, 315, 316, 336 in the middle. In the back, it's 295, 310. That's the back right corner, 314. 318. So I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to start doing the veggies first, and we're going to put some oil on, and this is just avocado oil. So we're just going to put a little bit on. We're going to spread it around a little bit. Okay, and that grill is quite warm. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just put that there, and we're gonna put these on first. So we're gonna put the peppers on first. So I think they'll take the longest. There's a little bit of onions that go in there. Got in there, that's just fine. So we're just gonna take them, we're gonna move them around a little bit. I'm gonna try and get some oil on all of it. I'm gonna spread them out. Okay, so we're gonna let them go for a little bit, and then we'll put the onions on. And it's already starting to smell really good. So I think the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna use some Kinder's The Blend, which is just salt, pepper, garlic. We've been using this a lot. It's a really good seasoning. We're gonna just kind of get that in there. And then we're gonna mix them all. We want to get the oil and get everything together with it. And I think one thing that I've noticed is this hand, when it's over, is quite warm. So I'm going to see if I can, I'll probably have to move that at another time. But remember there's that not quarter inch, but there's about a finger's width of space over here. So I'm probably going to shift this over so that my hand is not over the flame, coming right through that. I think that's enough of a start for those guys. Okay, our peppers have been going for about, I don't know, say maybe about 5 minutes. So we're gonna, I'm gonna just add the onions in. I think the onions will cook faster, and I don't want to overcook them. So you can see I just sliced the onions pretty thin. And I actually did some of my chopped in half, and that's half an onion. I'll put the recipe in the article, so it'll be in the description. Okay. And I think we're going to put a little more of the There you go. Okay. Okay. So everything's cooking pretty well. I forgot the best way. I think it's probably like that. Okay. So we have this side of the grill going. And I'm actually going to crank it up a bit. So these are cast iron grates. So let's see if we can get a... So that one says 369 right in the middle. And that's probably about 4 dashes from the thing. So what we're going to do is spray a little cooking spray on there. Got a nice flame. And we're just going to open our package. And these are just Costco brats. So, I mean, it's an easy cook. It's cheap. It's fast. So we're just going to place them on there. Okay, so we have those on there. So we just put the brats on and we're gonna let them cook for a bit and we'll get some color on them as we're cooking the veggies. We're gonna let this cook for another probably 3 or 4 minutes and then I'll put the jalapenos in, and it's just, that's like 3/4 of a jalapeno. I included the seeds because my son and I like it hot. And so we're going to put them off to the side so they don't get in with the rest of the veggies. Okay, it's been a few more minutes, and what we're going to do is check the veggies. They look really good, so they're actually starting to get really well cooked. So we're going to move them over to this side. Now I'm going to turn the burner way down. So it's just, we're basically just going to keep them warm. And then I'm going to pour on the jalapenos. It looks like the jalapenos might need a little spritz of oil. We'll use those little guys. We're not going to season them at all. We're just gonna grill them, because the natural flavor will come out. We're going to completely move that over, and we're actually going to turn off the sear burner. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty good over here on this. We'll put that right there. Let's check our, I'm going to turn up the heat because these are not cooking very fast. The ones in the back are cooking a little bit faster. So we're going to turn the heat like pretty high, I think. Because the one thing I want to make sure we get is some nice color on these. And we're going to move them. So that burner goes right there. So the flame's on this side and this side. So we'll see how that changes it by turning the heat up. Okay, and we're going to let this go for another few minutes. And once these veggies are done, we're going to pull those off, put them back kind of in the pan there, and we'll take them inside because they'll be ready. And then all we've got to do is finish the brats. And actually you can see that these are starting to get, they're starting to loosen up, which is great. So there we go. Oh, and actually leaving that right there is really hot. So let's see. That's not good either. We got to find a better spot for those. So this is my first time using the flat top. So we seasoned it in a previous video. So this is our actual first time in cooking. So overall, I really like it. I think the carbon steel is a really good conductor of heat, and it's responsive to the burners. The one thing I don't like about this is this bit right here, because like this, there's heat that comes up through that, and that's pretty hot. So It would have been nice if this was covered in some way and sent the heat in a different direction or something, because that gets pretty hot. And actually, we can see how hot. See, so that right there is 444 degrees on the grate. I don't know if you can see that. That one's 472. That one's 411. That one's 492, this one right here. That one's 428. So it gets really hot right there. You could, I mean, hell, you could put, you know, a brat right there. Okay, so turning up the heat on these definitely is cooking them a lot better. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate them. These ones down here are not cooking as fast. And maybe if we move them over kind of in that section. Let's see here. Okay. So let's check this. So I'd like to see these get a little cook marks on them. And they're getting a little, so we'll let those cook for a few more minutes and then we'll take off all the veggies. Okay, it's been probably another 5 minutes or so, and the veggies are done. So we're gonna start by taking the jalapenos. I'm just gonna put them back in here so that they're completely separated. And then for these veggies, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of pull them out. Whoops. We're going to get them all in here. This thing comes off when I'm not using it. I really should take it off because it kind of gets in the way. Okay, so there's our veggies. They came out really good, I think. And then there's our jalapenos. So we're gonna put them over there. The one thing that I did notice happen right here is, there it is. Hey, got that out okay. There you go. Okay, so we'll have to clean this. I think we'll just probably give it a rinse down with some paper towels and and probably put another layer of oil on it, and then we'll kind of go from there. But let's check our brats and see how we're doing over here. So the ones that we moved, see, they're getting more color already, which is great. Okay, so we're gonna do a true flip on them. So now that we're starting to get some color on that side, we'll flip them over. And you can hear that they're starting to sizzle a little bit. And like this one here, like you can see that it's starting to cook pretty good. So we're gonna let those cook, and I'm gonna move these back over so that they're more directly over the flame over here. There you go. Maybe even move them so they're right above the flavorizer bar. So usually when I would cook on this, before putting this in, I would cook on this side because it has all 3 burners plus the sear station, so you have really great control of the heat. And this side I would primarily use for warming. But with this setup, like, we're going to be using the flat top to cook things like vegetables or fried rice as we're cooking something over here like chicken. So I really need to dial in kind of how to go about cooking that. Okay, so we're back, and as you can hear, these are cooking. Sounds like cooking pretty good, some of them. Not sure. Well, that one is, actually you can see that they're starting to squirt. So we're gonna let those cook out a little bit. But meanwhile, one thing I've noticed is I think we need to deglaze this here, because some of these areas aren't gonna come off. So all we're gonna do is put a little water on, and that'll help us. That'll help us just clean this off. Ooh, God, that is hot. It has a little trap here. Okay. See, so the deglazing worked pretty good. So we're gonna just do this little area right here. I'm just scraping. I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on it. I am just using it to pull off the stuff as it becomes loose, as it comes loose. And then we're going to put all that in there. We're going to get some paper towels. We're going to get some paper towels, and we're going to just put it on our tongs, and we're going to just clean up all the water. Okay. So now our grill is almost ready. So we're just gonna put some more oil on it. I'm gonna wipe the oil around. One thing with this type of grate, you do need to care for it. So we're gonna care for this one. I'm just going to stick that right there. You know what? I do want to make sure that there isn't a whole lot of oil residue. So I am going to get a new piece of paper towel and just really pick it all up as much as I can. So then this will be ready for the next time that we use it. I'm just gonna turn it around, and I'm gonna use the back side here to just really make sure we got all the oil. Okay, I think that's good enough. So we'll put all that in there. And that's done. So we'll turn that side of the grill off, and then that'll just let this all kind of settle in, and then we'll go from there. So we're gonna take a look at our brats and see where we're at with these. Okay, now see, here's a perfect example. So the flavorizer bar goes right here, but the flame is here and here. So the outside got good color, but the middle part didn't. So I think we'll have to figure out how to kind of work with that. So these ones in the back definitely are getting a little more color to them. Like that one for sure. That one needs some. Okay, we're just gonna keep flipping these until they're cooked. And this one here, outside has got some real good color to it. So it looks like our brats are doing, I think they're ready. I mean, I hear them boiling and popping. They all have pretty good color. So I think we're gonna take them off. I'm just gonna put them all on here. Okay, we finished our weeknight cook. Probably took about 30 to 45 minutes with all the prep and the cook time. So not very much time. Not all of it was active cooking. So I think these turned out great. So we made a bunch of brats, which look amazing. Just standard Costco beer brats. And with our vegetables, they come out like this. And I put a ton of jalapenos on mine, so I'm gonna take a bite and let's see how it is. I'm sure it's gonna be great. That's really good. The veggies are cooked perfectly. They're tender, but they still have a little bit of crunch left to them. The jalapenos, cooking them on the flat top, really makes them, adds the flavor. Not a lot of heat. There's heat, but it's not a lot of heat. It's a lot of good flavor. So this is a winner. This came out really good. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this content, please like the video, watch some of our other videos, subscribe. Also put some comments in. I read all the comments and I try to respond to all of them. Thank you and see you next time. Bye-bye.